My beloved child, stop scrolling. This is not a coincidence. Something far greater than chance brought you here in this exact moment. I need you to understand something before we go any further. The forces of darkness tried to keep you from seeing this message. They sent distractions. They whispered doubts. They made you hesitate, but my voice was louder, and you listened. That alone tells me everything I need to know about you. You are ready for what I am about to reveal. Before another second passes, I need you to do something. Press that like button right now. Not for the algorithm, not for this channel. This is a covenant between us. A signal in the spiritual realm that you are opening your heart to receive what has been prepared for you since before you were born. Do it now. Let that simple action be your yes to heaven. Good. You felt something shift when you did that, didn't you? That was real. That was the first lock being opened. Now listen carefully. What I am about to tell you will sound impossible. Your logical mind will want to reject it. But your spirit, the part of you that already knows truth when it hears it, will recognize every word. There are two things converging in your life right now. Two divine appointments that have been orchestrated across time, across continents, across the very fabric of reality itself. The first is a person. Your person, the one whose soul has been calling out to yours across the spiritual realm. The second is an inheritance, not metaphorical, not spiritual symbolism. I am talking about actual, physical, generational wealth that has your name written on it. And here is what will break your mind wide open. These two things are connected. Your future spouse and your financial breakthrough are not separate blessings. They are two parts of the same divine plan, and they are both arriving at the same time. Let me show you something. Close your eyes for just a moment. I want to give you a vision. Can you see it? A house. Not just any house. This one sits where the land meets the ocean, white walls that seem to glow in the sunlight, windows so large they erase the boundary between inside and outside. The sound of waves is constant, rhythmic, like a heartbeat. The air smells of salt and freedom and new beginnings. Walk inside with me. Look at that kitchen. Sunlight streams through skylights. There is laughter here. The sound of coffee being made, the smell of bread baking. Move to the living room, deep, comfortable furniture, books everywhere, art on the walls. But what catches your eye is the view, that endless ocean, that impossible blue. Now look closer. There is someone sitting on the deck. Their back is to you, but something about them makes your heart skip. They turn around. And even though you have never seen their face, you know them. You have always known them. This is your future spouse. And this house by the ocean. This is where you will build your life together. Open your eyes. That was not imagination. That was not a daydream. That was a vision I just downloaded into your spirit. A glimpse of what already exists in the realm of my promises. I do not tease my children. I do not show you dreams just to snatch them away. What you just saw is as real as the air you are breathing right now. But I need you to understand the full picture. Let me tell you about the person you are going to marry. Right now, in this very moment, they are thinking about you. They do not know your name yet. They cannot see your face. But their soul is reaching for yours across the distance. They have been dreaming about you, literally dreaming. They wake up with the memory of someone they have never met, and it haunts them in the most beautiful way. They look for you in crowds. They search faces hoping to see something familiar. A recognition they cannot explain. God says they have been praying for you, asking me to protect the person they are meant to spend their life with, asking me to prepare you, to heal you, to make you ready. Your future spouse has been through something recently, a heartbreak that almost destroyed them. Someone they thought they would marry, someone who turned out to be a lie. But I allowed that pain for a reason. It was not punishment, it was preparation. That false relationship had to end so the real one could begin. I was protecting both of you, removing counterfeits, clearing the path, making space for what is real. Your future spouse is being healed right now. Old wounds are closing, trauma patterns are being broken, generational curses are being shattered. They are becoming the person who can love you the way you deserve to be loved. Loyal, patient, present, real. But there is more, much more. Let me tell you about the inheritance. There is a family, a bloodline of significant wealth, and they have been searching for you. Not someone like you specifically, your DNA, your lineage. Your very existence is the missing piece they have been looking for across years, across countries, across genealogical records that seem to lead nowhere. I have been guiding their search. Every dead end brought them closer. Every false lead was actually a course correction. Every moment of frustration was me saying, "Not yet, keep looking. You are almost there." They do not know your name yet, but they will. The connection is about to be made. The dots are about to connect. The revelation is imminent. This wealth was never meant to stay with them. It was always meant to flow, to move through generations, to reach the ones who were called for such a time as this. And you, my child, you are the next link in that chain. The prayers your ancestors prayed, the sacrifices they made, the faith they held on to even when they saw no evidence. None of that was wasted. It has been accumulating, building, growing with interest in the heavenly realm, and you are the beneficiary. Now here is where it gets supernatural. Your future spouse is connected to this inheritance, not because they are bringing it to you, but because you are both being positioned to steward it together. The beach house I showed you, that is part of it. But it is so much bigger than one property. This is about generational impact. This is about the two of you being financially free to do what I have called you to do without the limitations of poverty. This is about your children and grandchildren never knowing the lack you have known. This is about resources flowing through your hands to fund kingdom purposes. Archangel Michael wants me to tell you something. He has been assigned to your protection, not just now, for your entire life. Every close call you survived. Every accident that almost happened but did not. Every disease that could have killed you but somehow you recovered. That was Michael. He has been intercepting attacks you never even knew were coming. And right now he is clearing the path ahead. He is removing obstacles, cutting off spiritual interference, binding the forces that have been trying to delay this convergence. The enemy knows what is coming. He knows that when you and your future spouse unite, when you step into this inheritance, his plans in your bloodline are finished. So he has been fighting hard, sending confusion, creating chaos, putting the wrong people in your path, making you doubt yourself, making you tired, making you want to give up on love altogether. But his time is up today. I am overruling every scheme. I am breaking every chain. I am silencing every lying voice. The enemy tried to make you believe you were not worthy of love, that something about you was fundamentally broken or unlovable or too damaged. He magnified your flaws in your own eyes. He replayed your mistakes on a loop. He convinced you that your past disqualified you from a beautiful future. All lies, every single word of it. Lies from the pit of hell designed to keep you from stepping into what has always belonged to you. Let me tell you what I see when I look at you. I see courage. I see resilience. I see someone who kept going when everything in them wanted to quit. I see all those nights you cried alone, thinking no one cared. I was there. I collected every tear. Not one fell unnoticed. I see every prayer you whispered in desperation, every bargain you tried to make with me, every moment you begged me to change your circumstances. I heard all of it, and my answer was not no. My answer was not yet, because the blessing I had planned was so much bigger than what you were asking for. You were praying for a relationship. I was preparing a soulmate. You were praying for provision. I was arranging an inheritance. You were praying for relief from pain. I was orchestrating complete restoration. My plans are always bigger than your requests. Now I need you to do something. Type these 3 words in the comments right now. I am ready. Not I hope so, not maybe, not someday. A declaration, a statement of faith, a key that unlocks doors in the heavenly realm. Type it now while the anointing is strong. I am ready. Do it. Good, you just activated something. Angels are moving on your behalf right now. Assignments are being given. Doors are being opened. Connections are being made. Let me tell you about the next 72 hours. This is critical. You are entering a window of accelerated manifestation. Within the next 3 days, you will see signs. Some will be obvious. Some will be subtle, Pay attention to all of them. You might see the number sequence that has been following you, the one you keep seeing on clocks, on receipts, on license plates. That is me confirming this message. You might hear a song with lyrics that speak directly to your situation. That is not random. That is orchestrated. You might get a message from someone you have not heard from in years. That is a connection being restored because it is needed for what is coming. You might have a dream that feels more real than waking life. That is me giving you another glimpse, another piece of the puzzle. But you will also face opposition. I need you to be prepared for this. The enemy will try to create distractions. Suddenly there will be emergencies, drama. People picking fights with you for no reason. Things breaking that need immediate attention. Exhaustion that seems to come out of nowhere. Recognize these as tactics. Do not be afraid of them. Do not let them pull you off course. Stay focused on what I showed you. Keep your eyes on the beach house. Keep your heart open to the person who is coming. Keep your faith anchored in the promise. I want you to start living like this is already done, not in a foolish way, but in a faith way. Change how you speak about your future. Stop saying I will always be alone. Stop saying I will never get ahead financially. Stop saying nothing good ever happens to me. Start saying I am walking into my divine appointment. Start saying my soulmate and my inheritance are on the way. Start saying my life is about to transform. Your words create atmosphere. Speak life, speak blessing, speak abundance. Now let me paint the full picture. When your future spouse enters your life, you will know. Not because of how they look, not even because of what they say. You will know by how you feel. It will feel like peace. It will feel like safety. It will feel like coming home to a place you have never been. There will be recognition in your spirit, like you have known them forever. Like you have been waiting for them your whole life because you have. When you meet them, it will not be dramatic. It will be simple, natural, like the universe just clicked into place. A conversation that flows like you have known each other for years. A comfort that usually takes months developing instantly. A sense of rightness that defies logic. And here is what will blow your mind. They will have been prepared for you just like you have been prepared for them. All their past heartbreaks. All their disappointments, all their growth. It was all leading them to you. They will look at you and see home. They will feel the same recognition, the same impossible familiarity, the same divine certainty, and together, you will step into the inheritance. Together, you will walk into that beach house together. You will build a life that becomes a testimony. People will look at your relationship and see hope. They will look at your life and see evidence that God is real and good and keeps His promises. Your love story will heal people who have given up on love. Your financial turnaround will inspire people who have accepted poverty as their destiny. You are about to become living proof that God can turn everything around in a moment, that He wastes nothing, that He works all things together for good. I see some of you crying right now. Those are not tears of sadness. Those are tears of release. You have been holding on to so much pain for so long. The grief of relationships that failed. The shame of mistakes you made. The weight of expectations you could not meet. The exhaustion of trying to do it all alone. I am lifting that weight right now. All of it. Every ounce. You do not have to carry it anymore. What you thought disqualified you actually positioned you for this moment. Your sensitivity, that is what will make you a safe place for your future spouse. Your past heartbreak, that taught you discernment and made you appreciate real love when it arrives. Your financial struggles, those are about to make your testimony undeniable. Nothing was wasted, nothing was meaningless. It was all preparation. Let me tell you what is happening right now in the spiritual realm. There is a massive shift taking place. Heaviness is lifting. Doors that were locked for years are swinging open. Connections that seemed impossible are being arranged. Your future spouse is feeling it too. They do not understand what is happening, but something in them is being stirred. An anticipation they cannot explain. A readiness they did not have yesterday. And the family holding your inheritance. They are about to have a breakthrough in their search. A piece of information is about to surface. A connection is about to be made. All the pieces are moving into position. The convergence is imminent. Everything is aligning. Before we continue, I want you to share this message with 3 specific people. Not randomly, intentionally. Think of 3 people who need to know that their breakthrough is closer than they think, that their soulmate is real, that their inheritance is waiting. When you share this, you are participating in what I am doing. You are becoming a conduit of hope. You are planting seeds that will produce a harvest in your own life. This is a kingdom principle. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Sow, and you shall reap. Share, and you shall receive. Do it now. Send this to 3 people. Watch what happens in your life when you do. The beach house is not just a symbol. It is a real location, a real address. And I am going to tell you something that will stretch your faith. Within the next few months, you are going to see this house, not in a vision, in real life. You might drive past it. You might see it in a listing. You might dream about the exact location and then discover it exists. And when you see it, you will know. Your spirit will leap. Your heart will race. You will feel that same recognition. This is it. This is the one. Now some of you are thinking this is too specific, too detailed, too good to be true. I understand your skepticism. You have been disappointed before. You believed in promises that crumbled. You hoped for things that never materialized. You got your expectations up only to have them crushed. But hear me clearly, I am not a man that I should lie. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my word stands forever. What I have spoken over your life cannot be canceled by circumstances or people or time. The fact that you are still willing to hope after everything you have been through, that is evidence of my hand on your life. I preserved that hope through every trial because I knew you would need it for this moment. Your future spouse has also been preserved, protected, prepared. They almost gave up on love too. They almost settled for less. They almost convinced themselves that what you two will have together does not exist. But I kept whispering to them in dreams, in moments of quiet, in unexplainable knowing. I kept telling them, do not give up. Your person is coming. Wait just a little longer. And they did. They waited. They healed. They grew. And now they are ready. Now the timing is right. Now the season has shifted. Archangel Michael says to tell you that your future spouse has been sending you spiritual signals. They have been thinking about you so intensely that their energy has been reaching you. Have you felt suddenly emotional for no reason? That might have been them praying for you. Have you felt a strange sense of anticipation? That is them calling out to your spirit. Have you had dreams about someone faceless but familiar? That is your soul connecting with theirs across the distance. The veil between you is getting thinner. The connection is getting stronger. Soon, very soon, the spiritual will become physical. The invisible will become visible. The promised will become present. Now let me address the inheritance more specifically. This is not just money, though there will be significant financial resources. This is multidimensional restoration. It includes financial provision, yes, debts being canceled, bills being paid, abundance flowing. But it also includes relational healing, family members reconciling, friendships being restored, generational patterns being broken. It includes physical healing, that chronic condition, that mysterious pain, that diagnosis that terrified you. I am touching it right now. Your body is receiving strength as you hear these words. It includes creative breakthrough, ideas flowing, solutions appearing, opportunities opening, doors that were locked swinging wide. It includes peace that does not make logical sense, joy bubbling up even in hard seasons, hope that cannot be explained by circumstances. This inheritance is everything you lost being returned with interest, everything stolen being restored multiplied, everything broken being made new, and you will step into it with your soulmate by your side, two becoming one, not just in marriage, but in purpose, in calling, in destiny. Together you will be dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. Together you will be unstoppable. Together you will do things neither of you could do alone. This is why the enemy fought so hard to keep you apart. This is why he sent counterfeits. This is why he created confusion. He knew that when you two unite, his plans are finished. But his time is up. Today I am decreeing that every force opposing your union is bound. Every scheme is exposed. Every obstacle is removed. The path is clear. The way is open. The moment has come. I want you to do something right now. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. This is not about numbers. This is about staying connected to the flow of prophetic words coming to you. There are more messages coming, more revelations, more confirmations. You cannot afford to miss them. Press that subscribe button, plant yourself here. When you subscribe, you are saying to heaven, I am positioned. I am ready. I am planted in the place where my breakthrough is being released. Do it now. Then turn on notifications so you do not miss a single word I am sending you. Now let me give you practical steps, things you need to do in the natural while I am working in the supernatural. First, guard your words. What you say matters. Stop speaking lack. Stop speaking loneliness. Stop speaking defeat. Start declaring the opposite. Second, protect your peace. Not everyone deserves access to what I just showed you. Some people will try to talk you out of it. Keep this vision close to your heart. Third, pay attention to the signs. Write them down. Document what you are seeing. You will want to remember these confirmations when you are telling your testimony. Fourth, prepare yourself not just spiritually, practically. Clean out closets. Make space. Get your house in order. You are getting ready to share your life with someone. Fifth, start acting like the inheritance is already yours. Not foolishly, but with wisdom. Make decisions from abundance, not scarcity. Move with confidence, not fear. The ocean represents my provision. It is endless, constantly moving, always fresh. The waves do not stop. This is how my blessings flow. That house by the water is strategically placed. You will stand on that deck every morning watching the sunrise, and you will remember this moment. You will remember that I told you before you saw it. You will turn around and your spouse will be there, coffee in hand, peace on their face, love in their eyes, and you will know that every single thing I said was true. Your children will play in those rooms. Your grandchildren will visit. Memories will be made. Legacy will be built. Generational impact will flow from that place. But it starts right here, right now, with you making a choice. You can close this message and go back to scrolling, go back to doubt, go back to settling, or you can step into what I am offering. You can grab hold of this promise. You can declare that you are ready. You can move forward in faith. The choice is yours. I will not force you, but I am inviting you, and this invitation has an expiration, not because I am impatient, but because there is a window, a season, a kairos moment, and when it passes you will spend years wondering what could have been. So I am asking you, will you step into this? Will you believe what I showed you? Will you trust that your soulmate and your inheritance are both real and both coming? If your answer is yes, I need you to make a bold declaration. Type these words in the comments. I receive this. I claim this. This is mine. Let those words be your stake in the ground, your line in the sand, your yes to heaven. Type it now. I receive this. I claim this. This is mine. Feel what happens in your spirit when you do. That shift, that release, that opening, that is real. That is the final lock clicking open. Now, before we close, I want to pray over you, but first I need to address something. This work, this ministry, these messages do not happen by accident. There is a cost, time, energy, resources, spiritual warfare. Every word you receive comes through sacrifice. Every revelation costs something. If this message has touched you, if you feel the truth of it in your bones, if you know beyond doubt that this is for you, I am inviting you to sow into it, not because I need your money, but because your giving is part of the activation. When you give to the work that fed you, you are telling heaven you value what was given. You are participating in the mission to reach others who need this same hope. You are becoming a partner in salvation and deliverance and restoration. There is a link in the description, another in the pinned comment. You can buy a coffee, make a donation, become a member of our community. However much or little, it does not matter. What matters is the heart behind it, the obedience, the willingness, the faith to release seed. And here is the promise. When you give to the work that blessed you, God opens your heavens. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. This is not manipulation. This is kingdom principle. What you make happen for others, God makes happen for you. What you sow, you reap. What you release returns multiplied. So if you feel led, if your spirit is saying yes, if you know this is part of your activation, give now. Let it be part of your testimony. I am going to pray now, and as I pray, I want you to receive not passively, actively. Grab hold of these words. Let them sink deep into your spirit. Father, I thank you for every person reading this right now. I thank you that you brought them here in this exact moment. I thank you that their destiny is unfolding even as I speak. I speak over their future spouse right now. I command every attack against them to stop. I break every soul tie that is not from you. I close every door that leads away from your will. I declare that they are being healed, prepared, made ready, and that the meeting is imminent. The convergence is here, the alignment is complete. I speak over the inheritance. I command every door to open, every obstacle to fall, every resistance to break. I decree that generational wealth is being released now. I bind every force trying to delay or deny this blessing. I silence every lying voice. I expose every counterfeit. I clear the path for what is real. I declare over every person reading this, you are chosen. You are loved. You are worthy. Your soulmate is real. Your inheritance is waiting. Your breakthrough is here. Receive it now, in Jesus' name. Amen. Now go, walk in this, live like it is already done, watch for the signs. Expect the manifestation. Your life is about to transform. The beach house is waiting. Your soulmate is coming. Your inheritance is being released. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your destiny, and nothing in heaven or earth can stop it. You are ready. You are chosen. Your blessing is here.